What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Excuse me, I'm looking a little rough. Okay, I didn't do my eyebrows. They're barely even there. Didn't do my edges. They just, you know. Let me start my car. Okay, so as y'all can see, today's video is going to be a story time. These braids are so freaking heavy. Like, I'm ready to take them out. And like, I want to wear it up, but it's so heavy. And they're pretty long. They're not that long, but they're long. Okay, so as I told y'all before, my car be making noises because it's a little janky sometimes, but let's just ignore it. Act like you don't hear it. Okay, so this is gonna be a story time about, once my car stops talking, making noises. This is gonna be a story time about how I didn't want to go to my prom, and how I was supposed to go to my, at the time, boyfriend's prom, and he ended up last minute saying he didn't want to take me, and so I ended up going to my prom and made prom queen. So I don't really remember everything, like, you know, like word from word, or like sequence by sequence, but I'm gonna just give y'all what I can remember. So at the time, this is high school, of course, 2018. A little fun fact, I graduated a year early. I was supposed to be class of 2019, but I ended up becoming class of 2018. But then again, it still seems like that's correct, because I skipped, no, I don't remember if I skipped a grade starting school, like as a kid, or if I started school early. It's one or the other, so I guess that's correct. But anywho, I graduated 2018, supposed to go to my boyfriend at the time, his prom. I think we had broke up, I'm not sure, but we had gotten into this argument, and then he was like he didn't want to take me to prom, and I was crying. I was upset, of course, because who doesn't want to go to prom with their boyfriend? Like, what the heck? And so I was homeschooled. I went to public school, but I skipped 11th grade, and I graduated in 2018, like I said. But I was homeschooled for my 12th grade year. I just didn't like the school I was going to, and PG County wouldn't let me go to another school and do the little special transportation thing. And then my peoples, of course, just wasn't up to taking me to school every day, because I did that as a kid. Like, I went to a charter school as a kid, and it wasn't where I lived. It wasn't that far, but it wasn't where I lived. So my grandmother took me to school almost every day until I was in middle school, maybe. That's when I stopped getting taken to school every day. This argument, and my family called his mom, and they pretty much were talking about it, and I guess he told her like the stuff that we was going through and everything, and try to make it seem like it was all my fault. Of course, they always do. And so I was like, but even though we're going through shit, why, oop, I didn't mean to curse. Even though we're going through stuff, why ruin the moment? Like, we could have still had a good time at prom, but you know, it was cool. So they're like, so I'm like, okay, cool, I'm not gonna go to prom, I'm not gonna go to my prom, I'm not gonna go to his prom, I'ma just do me. So my family was like, do you want to maybe just get dressed up and get a limo and ride around and take pictures? And I'm like, ride around where? Ride around where, and by myself? Like, no, I don't want to to do that. Like, and I appreciate the effort and the thought of them thinking that, but like, no, like, my whole mood is blown. I'm not feeling it. Like, this was supposed to be something good, something special to celebrate, and it's like, it's effed up because somebody want to be petty. Whatever the agenda was, his agenda was for that night, I hope he enjoyed it, because I ended up going to my prom finally, and my family actually surprised me because I had got my hair done last minute, which was so freaking pretty, but the curls dropped so fast. That's the only thing I was mad about, but it's okay because they were still pretty. But I got my hair done last minute. You know what happened, y'all? I went to this HBCU event, and it was sponsored by Facebook, and it was a huge event where you go to like different you know how they have the little stands for each school, and they kind of just, you know, have representatives there to explain what they offer and get you enrolled if you want to. They even had like open interviews for people who wanted to be interviewed for the college. So it was a great event. Like, if I could do it every year, I would, even after graduating and getting a degree and stuff. Like, at any age, it's good to go. It's a really nice event. Anyway, I ended up meeting this lady there. I don't even know what to call her. I don't want to say her name, but I ended up meeting her, and she was a part of sorry if y'all hear something in the background. It's a water bottle back there. It keeps rumbling. But she was a part of this church who also does prom events, and it's called Promdresses or Promdresses. I'll put the little name right here. And I ended up becoming a volunteer for the program once I talked to her, because they also offered scholarships. So that's where I ended up getting my dress from, because I was a model for the prom dresses, and it's hosted at a church. So at the church, they have it to where, like, if you come, you can pick out shoes, you can pick out jewelry, and this is all like donated stuff. So you can pick out a dress. Like, they had a lot of options, and that also was a really nice event. I try to do it every year now because of COVID. I'm not sure if they're doing it, especially because a lot of people are online schooling and not going to actual school. But anyway, that's where I ended up getting my dress from. It was really pretty. I'll try to put a picture up if I can. And so everything gradually started turning out nice. So after I got my dress, that's when I had got my hair done last minute by this great hairstylist who I often go to. So next, what happened? So as I go home and I get ready, my mom's helping me, my grandmother's helping me, and my aunt's helping me. And I come out, and next thing you know, I see a whole bunch of people, which is my family, a lot of my family out in the living room, and just like here to see me go off to prom. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I ended up going with my friend. Shout out to you, baby mother, period. It's like, nah, that was ghetto. But yeah, I ended up going with my friend, and when we went there, we kind of mingled with people, because we knew a few people, but we didn't know a lot of people. So, you know, we talked to them, and we just had a good time. I participated in games. We took pictures. It was so nice, y'all. Like, the prom was so nice. I'm so happy that I ended up going, and my family talked me into going, because I ended up making prom queen. And that was just because me and my friend was talking to people. Like, isn't that crazy? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm happy I went. This is why you don't let other people, moral of the story, you don't let other people bring you completely down, because you can make it to the top. But yeah, she ended up being my date or whatever. I didn't have a date. I didn't really know any of the people at my school, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, or the cookie bakes, because it ended up good. And then we ended up smoking after prom. I don't remember if I was drinking or not. I don't think I drunk. But we ended up going back to my friend's house. Smoked. I'm a former smoker. I don't smoke anymore, guys. And I don't mean cigarettes. Yuck. But that's what happened. I had a great time. Danced. Met some people. So it was great. And it's actually weird because even though I did like concessions for the school, like in my homeschool building, we practically raised money for different stuff for the school. Like we raised money for our prom and stuff. And I was a part of the concession stand where we like sell things and cook and prep. It was really nice. I actually enjoyed the homeschool experience. If you guys want a video on what homeschool is like, let me know. And I don't mean homeschool during COVID. I mean homeschool before COVID. So I think there is a difference. It's more interactive. But yeah, if you guys want a video on that, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I've been looking straight the whole time, y'all. I try to do car videos where I'm looking at the camera, but also paying attention so I don't crash into anything. So I apologize about that. But remember, you can't take money to the grave with you, so always remember to live your life to the fullest. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment what you think. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm open to collabs. I'm open to try what you guys want to see. If I haven't done it already. And make sure you subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video.